Okay, so in this video, we're going to discuss whether or not the Spanish term estatutos can be freely translated into the English term statutes. As translators, we are fully aware of what cognates are, but if you don't know what the term means, linguistically, it's a language or linguistic form that historically is derived from the same source as another language. So the Romantic languages, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, Romanian, all derive from Latin, and English gets many of its terms from French, so they share a lot of the same cognates. At the same time, we also have to be mindful of what are called false friends or false cognates, which also linguistically it refers to terms describing words in different languages that resemble each other but express different meanings. So the term éxito and exit in Spanish look the same, but are not the same. They don't have the same meaning. Éxito, which would mean success in Spanish, and exit, which would mean salida in English. So the question now is whether or not estatutos and statutes are cognates or false friends. The term statute in the US refers to a law which is passed by some type of lawmaking body, such as a legislature, an administrative board, or a municipal court. On the other hand, estatutos in Spanish are bylaws, which in corporate law refer to the rules and regulations adopted by a particular organization to govern itself internally and for its external dealings. You may be wondering whether the singular form of estatutos or estatuto would also or could freely translate into statute in English. In this case, the answer would be no. At least under Mexican law, the term estatuto will never refer to a statute. Mexico tends to refer to terms or use terms such as código, ley, reglamento, normas, normatividad to refer to legal provisions or laws or codes. So, as far as this is concerned, our conclusions are that statutes and estatutos do not freely translate. They are not the same thing. So they're considered false cognates. A statute is therefore a law which is enacted by a legislature. So the proper translation for statute would be ley. And estatutos refers to the internal laws that govern an organization. And so estatutos will translate into bylaws. Now, what about code and statute? Are codes and statutes the same thing? Well, here too the answer is no. They're similar in meanings. In English, at least in the US, a code is a compilation of statutes organized by subject matter. Case in point, the US or United States Code, which is a compilation of all statutes enacted by the federal legislature. But in Spanish, Spanish refers to códigos and leyes, but in Mexico, a código could refer to both, either a compilation of different statutes or to a specific statute. So when we talk about Mexican law, we refer to the Código Civil, Código de Comercio, Código Penal, which refer to a specific compilation of legal provisions that are divided into titles and all refer to a general subject matter, such as the civil relations, which is divided into several different titles, such as obligations or obligaciones, personas, propiedad, bienes, or I should say bienes, All of these refer to specific subject matters. So, in conclusion here, statutes and codes are similar, but they're not exactly the same and should not be translated interchangeably. In the US, a code is a series of statutes arranged according to subject matter, and in Mexico, a code is 99% of the time referred to as a collection of provisions that regulate one specific subject matter. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below, and I look forward to our next lesson.